Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Oh, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to an edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge, and today we're going to show you a cool Pete from Skillex. That's right, they've got a new ride out this year, and we're going to share it with you. But before we do that, let me tell you about a place where we can make your ride look very cool, and that's Chrome Supply Warehouse. They got all the parts you need to make your fleet or your truck look one of a kind. And I gotta tell you, they're located in Belleville, Ontario, north side of the 401 exit 538, and you can just get off there. They got room for about 100 trucks to park there, so no problem with truck parking. You can sleep there if you need to. You can relax, have a water, have a coffee, and check out some of the cool chrome. They got 8,000 square feet of the best truck parts, whether it's for your interior, exterior, or you need something custom made, they can help you right there. So very, very cool ride, and I know you're going to want to stop in and check them out. All right, I'm going to tell you all about this cool Pete. Let's check it out.
By far my favorite station.
You're the best. Oh, yeah.
I love you guys.
All right, let me tell you about this cool ride. We saw this up at the truck ride for Special Olympics. Daryl, who drives the Joker truck for Skillex, sent me a picture of this a little bit before, said this is their new ride. Looks like it's a 2025 Pete, could be a 2026, not sure when they got this. Very, very clean. Off-white, so it's not beige, but it's not bright white. It's an off-white that they've got. Very clean. That's, I think, the thing that really sticks out. There's not a lot of lights on this. They've got a couple lights, on the front, the breather lights. They got a few up top, and then that is it. No side lights. They got some cool stuff on the back there, but very, very clean. What I really liked about this is of course, the Pete's come now with one solid windshield instead of the ones there before. Still got the nice front, really a good front. They've got a heavy front end on this, which is kind of different for their trucks. As you guys know, the Skillex fleet is amazing, and all of their trucks are individual. The drivers are very involved in creating this truck. This one here has the straight pipes all the way up. It's got half fenders on it, lots of stainless, lots of chrome. Very low ride. It sits low, which is very cool, and it's just clean. Like I say, there's no lights on the side or anything to break up those cool, clean lines that you have. But they've got breather lights on both sides, so you still get that effect of the lights going up. But it's just very cool the way they've done it. So another great ride by Skillex. If you're listening to this on the podcast, go and check out the video on this for sure. But it's one sweet ride, and I know that Jeremy, who was up there, and Jeremy brought it up to the other show, but this one here is very nice too. Even the mirror frames on this one are all painted the same color, which is unusual for the way they've done this. But again, a nice clean ride for sure. So make sure you check it out. Hey, when we come back, we're going to tell you about some of the events that we've got coming up for the rest of the month here, in case you're wondering. But before we get into that, let me tell you about Driver Check, who's actually having one of their events. The Driver Check's in drug and alcohol testing, workplace safety, cannabis in the workplace, all that kind of stuff. You probably know their name if you're a driver, because you've probably gone to one of their facilities. In fact, they've got a new facility in Ayr, Ontario. So check that out. That's out by Kitchener if you're checking them out. But you can learn all about what they do at drivercheck.ca. All right, so let's find out about some of the events we got coming up. If you're listening to this the day of, well, then there's only a couple of events coming up for the rest of October. One is the Fleet Safety Council, which is happening in Brampton, Ontario. It's a great event, almost sold out, if not already. And that's happening on October 23rd is where that's going to be happening. Let me just check that for you, because I had it up and then I put it away. But yeah, it's happening on October 23rd, 24th. So you can go to fleetsafetycouncil.com to learn all about that event. It's always great. They recognize safe drivers of the year. They recognize safety personnel of the year. Werner Unger from our Hamilton chapter won for this year. So congratulations, Werner. And yeah, so that's a great way to do that in Brampton, Ontario. And then, of course, I was just telling you about Driver Check, but they have their Fitness for Duty Summit happening October 29th, 2025. It's a virtual event this year, so if you are a human resources person, or you're somebody that's involved with the workplace safety, you're part of a safety committee, and you've got people who possibly could be on drugs and alcohol or have to do drug and alcohol testing, you certainly want to be part of this. Go to drivercheck.ca. It's a virtual event, so you don't have to leave home, you don't have to travel anywhere, but it's always a good event. I've done that for many years. All right, so that's what we got coming up at the end of October for you to round out the rest of the few weeks we got going there, and look for lots coming up on the podcast for the rest of the month. Subscribe on whatever channel you're on. Take a look at this very cool Pete we had today, and we will talk to you later, my friends. Be good out there. Bye for now.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com, and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.